How's it going, guys? Welcome back. I'm Ben from the FNAF Theory channel. Today is actually going to be like a theory, because recent videos, if not like basically all of them have just been like teaser releases, and I haven't actually made a lot of theories, and that would kind of be not right for the FNAF Theory channel. So why not do this one? Today we'll be covering the question, what is paragraph 4? Because let's face it, we still don't know. There's a lot of suggestions, and I'm basically going to be following like a rough one, but just backing it up with just some stuff as theories go. So, paragraph 4 is I wrote it down actually. In the voice note, it says it's a checklist. It's a maintenance checklist to test audio responses or reactions from vintage interactive attractions replying to audio stimuli. Basically, they bring in animatronics found in the back alley as instructed to, and then they need to be put in a seat in a room. We don't know what that room is, and we basically just have to see if they check the criteria of paragraph 4. What is paragraph 4? Well, at the end, actually no, I'm going to say it now, and then I'm going to back it up. I believe it's not obvious. It's not like this massive shocking reveal. Like a lot of people have thought of this. I believe that paragraph 4 is most likely going to be whether the animatronic is possessed by a soul. That's it. It's not like really deep. It's not like really like shocking. It's kind of basic and like expected, but it just makes sense. I just think it's the criteria is if they react to this audio stimuli, then they're possessed by a child. But we need to actually see and talk about what that is, right? Because we don't actually know what the audio is. It's just some weird noises. I'll actually show you the clip right now.
Remember, use your company-issued taser to return the animatronic to a neutral state if you feel that it's becoming unstable or aggressive. You can only use it 3 times before it begins to damage the animatronic and decrease its value. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
So there we go, right? It's sort of you heard it. It's like a scraping. There's a lot of scraping. There's a hint of music in there, like song, and there's like a weird throughout basically the whole thing, like a weird subwoofer, like wave sound. It's like it's really confusing, and that's basically the only thing I don't know. But I'm just going to be covering all those things and why that specific audio stimuli is appropriate for paragraph 4. First of all, let's go to the music. As you heard, if you don't, you can just go back and listen to it again. It's basically like, for me anyway, the first thing that came to mind was a carousel, and putting into taking into account that if paragraph 4 was to be these animatronics, if they're possessed by a person, obviously children like carousels, and if you remember back in FNAF 2, in one of the cameras, I think it was just one of the party rooms. It was where Balloon Boy was stationary before he came into your started moving around. That was his like static area. To the right there was actually a carousel with Chica, Foxy, Bonnie and Freddy on it. Well, carousels I'm pretty sure make music, and that kind of sounds like a carousel. So also if you remember, just before he plays the audio, he says use this taser if you think the animatronic is becoming unstable or aggressive, basically moving or reacting to the audio stimuli. And if it's a child inside possessing this animatronic, then it would definitely react to the sound of a carousel. Next is the scraping. I think, okay, it's a stretch, but I'm going to show you a clip and just listen.
But what about the baby? What about the back child support? Stay tuned next season for those answers and more.
Right, so, okay, you can see where I'm coming from. The scraping kind of sounds like Ennard in the fake ending. I understand it's a fake ending and it didn't actually happen, but obviously it's showing us the movement of Ennard because it doesn't... No, it has legs, but it was just moving its body across because it wasn't complete. So that would actually be the noise that the animatronics would know because that's what it sounds like when he's moving. So, if we take into account that, let's just say it was, okay, let's just pretend and it was Ennard, okay. It's a stretch, I know, but, shut up. If it is, then that means the Ennard would understand, because if you're listening, if you're sat there in a chair listening to audio and you hear yourself walking or like talking, you'd be like, hang on, that's me, what's this about? So obviously it would react. So that's all I can get from the scraping. I don't actually understand what scraping has to do with animatronics, maybe when they move, but that was the main thing that brought my attention. And yeah, you know, and also backing the backup, so if you remember in the source code, quite recently actually, they had a little argument. Actually, I'll get it up. Okay, so the first bit I say is Ennard as a whole, and then the next part is Baby. So Ennard says, it's kind of complicated because he's technically talking to himself, but you understand. Ennard says, "You're crowding us." Baby says, "Be quiet." Then Ennard says, "You can't tell us what to do anymore." Baby then replies with, "Yes, I can. You'll do everything I tell you to do." Ennard then says, "We outnumber you." And Baby says, "That doesn't matter, dummy." Ennard then says, "We found a way to eject you." And then Baby says, "You will be lost without me." And then finally Ennard says, "Haha, say goodbye to our friend." And then Baby says, "I can put myself back together." That obviously links to Sister Location, when, or like the end of Sister Location that we didn't actually see in the start of Five Nights at Freddy's 6, or Sister Location 2, I guess, before we saw at the start. So like, imagine you've got Sister Location, Sister Location 2. I'm calling FNAF 6 Sister Location 2 because it's following the same animatronics. It's like in between, like a section we didn't see. That is basically the main summary of what happens in between. They fall out, they have an argument, right? Baby gets ejected, which is why Baby is separate from Ennard in this game. Also, Ennard is Martin Freddy, and I should probably stop clarifying that because everyone knows. So, and then Baby fixes herself back together with parts, which is why she looks like what she does now. So what I'm trying to say is, if this is Baby, okay, sorry, not Baby, if this is Ennard doing the scraping, right, which Baby was in control at the time because its eyes were green, and the fake ending of Sister Location. So obviously these animatronics, as it literally states, like, I quote, aggressive. If you've had an argument with someone and you hear them talking, you're going to react and be like angry. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. So the scraping could be Ennard or Baby at the time. They don't like each other now, so it would definitely be aggressive. Next, one of the salvage animatronics is Springtrap, and a quick one, you know, if Springtrap has children, William Afton, not a brilliant mixture, so that would also make the animatronics aggressive. As for the weird wave sound, I don't know, but tell me in the comments what you think it could be. That's basically it, you know, Carousel, Springtrap, Ennard, or Baby, right? Let me know in the comments below what you think paragraph 4 is. I just think it's trying to see if some animatronics have a child inside. And also, Molten Freddy was Funtime Freddy previously, and as we know in the blueprints in this location leaked, that it does actually have a child inside, and if it got scooped and died, that means Molten Freddy or Funtime Freddy would actually have a child possessing it, so that backs it up as well. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for the support recently. I've been Ben for the FNAF Free channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.